What is up, everybody? It's the one and only SmallLoN here, bringing you guys some more gameplay and commentary. Coming at you guys today with some Destiny gameplay. By the way, it's been a while since I have done some Destiny gameplay. You know, I've been on that Call of Duty and I've been away for 8 months, but you know, I'm trying to come back, grinding out my videos, doing my thing, getting back into the groove because you know, I like doing gameplay, I like doing commentary. It's just one of those things that gets away from, you know, the real world and all that stuff. But yeah, so I don't know what it is. I finally got the DLC for Destiny and I'm freaking liking it. Like, they put a whole lot of effort into this. I'm not gonna lie. It's way different from the other DLCs like what was it? The Sword of Crota or something like that, or the Dark Below. There it is, the Dark Below. It's way different from that. You know, they give you a lot more stuff in here. You can actually get a new ghost. You get new guns. The guns are actually pretty cool. They're almost like just regular human guns, but they're powerful as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. They're actually pretty cool. And yeah, but it's kind of crazy because I'm not gonna lie, for a while I was almost kind of getting weaned off of Destiny. Like, you know, I was playing it and I was kind of getting bored, and I already reached like level 30 or something. I don't remember. I reached level 30 and I was getting bored of the game, and I thought it was going to be one of those games like Call of Duty where you just keep playing it and eventually get bored because, you know, it's nothing new. But I take it back. You know, with this DLC, the Taken King, is actually some new stuff on here. You know, I like the guns that they gave in, the new armor and all that, and this new little system. You got a new super. If you guys know what the supers are, you guys know what the supers are. So you know, if you're playing as a hunter, you get to get the bow. If you're playing as a Titan, you get to get a hammer or a axe, something like that. And if you're playing as if you're playing as the Warlock, I can't remember what you got. I think you get a sword or something. I'm not too sure, but it's something like that. But it's actually pretty cool. I'm sorry, my Warlock people, I can't remember what you guys get. But for the Hunter, I know that you get the bow, and for the Titan, I know you get the sword. And maybe for the Walker, you probably get a knife, I think. I'm not too sure. But you know, for the most part, I'm really liking it. I like how with the Hunters, the bow is actually pretty cool. I'm actually going to do a whole another video on the bow because, you know, I did pick it up and I like the way it's just weird how you use that super now. Just for that super, it's really weird how you use it. But I'm back on track. I'm really liking how this DLC turned out. You know, the graphics are still cool. Everything's still cool. There's no choppy parts. And I like how they incorporated new enemies like this right here, this big guy right there. That guy was actually pretty tight. I don't even know what you guys call those things. I call those like light monsters. That's what I call them. And it's like pretty cool. I'm just really enjoying it. You know, I'm happy with the DLC because it's giving you more to play with the game. You're not just playing the same old thing over and over again like, you know, most games. Because what, you know, Call of Duty, what do they just release? They just release new maps. But with Destiny, you know, they're releasing new parts of the game, you know, more of the game, and you know, makes it actually more fun and more, you know, long playing. And you know, you can't really get bored of that because they're always releasing something new. And that's what I like about Bungie. They always release new stuff, so that's pretty cool. And I don't know, I'm really enjoying this new DLC. It's keeping me busy. You know, I might put some more videos out on this gameplay, you know, on, you know, how, you know, I'm liking it so far, what I've been doing so far. I'm really gonna put out a video on the new super. I really like the super for the Hunter. That's something I really like bows and arrows and all that stuff. Really cool. If you guys watch that show Arrow, I'm a big fan of that show on the CW. It's a freaking awesome show if you guys haven't watched it, with Stephen Amell. Really cool show. But yeah, so for the most part, you get some new armor, you get some new guns. The guns are really powerful upgrade. And oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. When you level up now, it's like almost it's like XP. Like, so it's not like, it doesn't matter how, you know, strong your armor is, or what kind of armor you have, or how strong your guns are, and how much light you have. It's all about XP. So like, you know, you're gaining up XP now, and it makes it easier for you to, you know, rank up. And it's really better. I really like it. It's way easier because, you know, when I was playing it earlier, it was way harder to rank up when they didn't have the XP thing going on. So that was pretty cool. And for the most part, like, that's pretty cool. Like, I'm really liking the XP, how they do that stuff. I know it kind of got cut off back there. My bad. Something happened. But yeah, so I'm like how they incorporated XP. Kind of gives you a little Call of Duty feel to it. You know, like I said, I think I said earlier, like, this game is like my Halo on my PS4, and kind of like Call of Duty. Like, if you see that pistol that I had in my hand earlier, that thing is just like a regular pistol, which is actually pretty cool. And then you got your regular old space rifle and all that stuff. And I know there's way more to do. You actually get like new stuff in the beginning. Like when you start off the game in the DLC, I think you complete this mission, and then like for like 5 minutes in the tower, you're like running around gaining up all this new stuff that they give to you. Like you get I think you get guns, you get a new ghost, you get a new speeder. I'm gonna call it a speeder or a sparrow, if you will. I call it a speeder because the little sparrow reminds me of Star Wars, which is actually pretty cool. Can't wait for that new movie to come out. And you know, I can't remember other stuff. I think you get a shader too, which is actually pretty cool. And then you talk to your main guy in the towers, and you know, you pick up a lot of cool stuff, which is actually pretty cool. And that's just about it. Like, I'm really liking this DLC. I'm like lost for words at it because how it has progressed. It's really cool, and the gameplay isn't getting any boringer, or isn't getting boring. It's like always something new. So I'm really liking that. So I hope they keep doing great with it. And yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. This is SmallLoN. Be expecting some more videos on the upcoming weeks or days, something like that. Bye.